Mayday! Mayday! It's Mango Sunday! Hello everyone! Kunmyo! I hope everyone's week was good. Hello! Hold on, give me a moment to drink some water. I was showing a friend 100 lines prologue ending just now. Oh my gosh, such a good game, man. Hold on, let me play some chat music. But yes, how was everyone's night? Give me a moment. Oh. Is it just your stream lagging major badly? Stream health says it's okay for now. I don't know, YouTube servers have been geeking out a bit. It's a bit weird. You found this noob on Genshin, you're helping them get to Natland because they want to send Auroron. Ooh! Hope they managed to ascend him really quickly. It's been a while since I played. Hi Akira, konniyo! Hey look, I'm early? Hey, I'm always early, go away. Hi Meiko, you're usually not up in the morning on your computer? Ooh, what's the special occasion? SG server is still blowing up, you think? Oh yeah, that explains it. You got carried by a level 2000 guy in GTA Online? Oh yeah, I remember, how was it? I think I was playing this MMO once. I forgot which one it was. But I remember some person just came up to me and did a trade request. And he just gave me a bunch of money and items for no reason. It was so funny. I was like, okay, thank you. I don't know who that is. I still don't know who that is. But players who do that are always really nice. I like them a lot. And you can't tell if they're a hacker or they're a legit player who wants to just help people out. It's you can never tell with them. I want to be one of those players actually, but I've never played any MMOs recently. Yeah, most of the stuff I've played are solo games. 100 line. Sorry, I can't stop shilling the game because it's that good. I can't stop shilling the game because it's genuinely such a good game. Can you believe? Oh my gosh! I beat the prologue after 30 hours. By the way, you're getting your favorite album on vinyl? Oh wait, really? Oh, actually, I've actually wanted to try getting a vinyl, but I don't know. There's nothing really. No, there's one vinyl I want to get. There is one vinyl I want to get specifically, but one, I don't have anything to play that vinyl with in the first place, and two, it doesn't ship. It doesn't ship to where I am. You're getting your beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? Ooh. Yeah, MCR, they did a... what is it? They did a remaster of 3 Cheers. And I really want to get the vinyl for it, but they don't ship to where I am. I've checked all the websites, they don't ship to where I am, so I don't know how to cop it. I'll just pray that eventually I think I'll research again later. But even if I did get the vinyl, I wouldn't have anything to play it with anyway. I don't have space for a player. Stream's kind of dying on your end too. Yeah, for some reason SG servers are dying a lot, I think. It's fine on my end. The album is called My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's not yours. Hey man, if you have any beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that's okay. That's it. But yeah, I heard YouTube's SG servers are dying recently. I'm not sure. Yeah, because there was this problem yesterday too. Yeah, it was a problem yesterday too. Some of you guys were saying that stream was lagging really badly for you, but then stream health said everything was fine. So, and then everyone who said their stream was dying was from SEA. Why are we talking about Kanye West? We are? Oh, that's a Kanye song? I mean, that's a Kanye album? I did not know that. Kanye is such a good artist, why did he have to go insane? I've never actually listened to Kanye, and I'm not really interested. I'm interested in his crash outs. I'm interested in his crash outs, that's all I really care about. Like, not interested as in I agree with them, but they're just very fascinating to watch. Like, what urges him to post what he posts online, you know? Like it is a research topic and a half. But yeah, one final I really wanted to get is the MCR album. Actually, let me see if I can like search it up right now. Yeah, let me see if I can search it up right now. MCR 3 Cheers Deluxe, I think it was called. Yeah, Deluxe Edition. Okay, hold on. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Ba-na-na-na-na. Yeah, here. Yeah, they're doing like a they're doing like a pre-order right now for a deluxe edition of 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, and I really want to get it, but they don't send it to where I am. They don't send it to where I am, so I am quite upset. Yeah, they only send to like, you know, the typical English-speaking like areas. But like like, hold on, there's this one hoodie that I really want to get more than the vinyl. Where is it? It was like Cemetery Drive. Hold on. It was like, yeah, it was like a Cemetery Drive jacket. Is it here? It's gotta be here. It's somewhere. It's not here. What the hell? It's not here. Where is it? This was one of the hoodies that they were like showing off. Where's the Cemetery Drive hoodie? Oh my god, they're not showing it here. I'm not schizo. There was a hoodie that I wanted. You have Japanese CDs of the first 2 Porter Robinson albums. You got a Tower Records in Shibuya. Oh, that's really cool, actually. You've always been more of a CD collector than vinyl girly. Yeah, I've like also only collected CDs so far. I've never got any vinyls because, like, yeah, I don't have a player to do it with. I have like 4 CDs only though. Yeah, like I don't collect them that often. Mostly because I don't have like anything to play them with. I think 2 of them were like the first 2 Archaea albums when they first released. And then there was also like a signed Ice album that someone like sent over to me as a present. And then the other one was this like compilation album, I think. I forget. Like yeah, another one was this album made with like all the Taiwanese rhythm game artists, like Kiva, 3R2, like those people. CDs are more easier to convert to digital storage though. Sometimes it's not about like, yeah, collecting CDs and vinyls. It's not about like them being easier to convert to digital storage. It's more just about like the sentiment of it, you know? Like I think the fact that it's harder to convert into digital makes vinyls more like significant in a collector's eyes. And like I can respect that, yeah. You'd love to grab the Archaea CDs if they're on sale when you move to Japan? Yeah. Oh, there's Archaea does have like a lot of pretty merch. Like besides the Archaea water. I saw like the Grievous Lady Tai umbrella being sold, and I really wanted to get it, but it was like super expensive. Your voice is shot right now from yelling too much because of watching Auto live. Oh, right. I remember you talked about this somewhere. Yeah, like you were talking about like going to an Auto concert. The Archaea water is so funny. It is. I still can't believe that's an actual merch thing. But yeah, I've never actually gone to a concert. Yeah, I've never actually gone to a concert. Or well, have I? I've never gone to like anything that needed tickets at least. Like, nothing, like, I think the only quote-unquote, I guess, yeah, I think the only live music event I've been to was the one my sister brought me to in Japan when I visited recently. The one for Niji Fest, the one that had like Camellia and DJ Genki in it. You've been to 3 and they were all super amazing. Oh, I really like want to go to a concert sometime. Justice's current life set is life changing. Ooh, can we buy a lot of Archaea water enough to take a bath in? I think their Archaea water bottle isn't actually that big. I think they're like, no, they're not airport size quality. Yeah, they're not airport size, but like 500 milliliters, I think. Like they're tiny. They're tiny. You were gonna go to Canada for a concert this October, but now you have to do some more exams. I hate it when like life gets in the way of what you want to do. But like, it happens. There's always like another chance. If I were to go to a concert, actually, yeah, I wanted to go to a YOASOBI concert in Hong Kong, but the tickets were too expensive for me at the time. I think like tickets in general, they're just like pretty pricey. So I wouldn't go unless I was like very invested in some of their music. So far I haven't like found an artist I'm like very like invested in to want to like pay a lot to go to a concert to. But like, to be fair, and like I'm a bit embarrassed to say it, I'm not like very invested in like music culture in general. Like, not as in I don't listen to music, but more like I don't bother to, what is it? I don't really like bother to dig into music like intentionally. You would have low-key gone because YOASOBI was your top artist for 3 years in a row on Spotify? Yeah, I think you would have enjoyed it then. I know they're selling like a merch store. Not they're selling a merch store, but like they're selling merch at a physical store where I am right now in a sort of mall. I passed by it before. But yeah, like, how do I put it? Like, I have like some friends, they're always talking about like their favorite members of a band, or like this specific artist that they've been following and you know, like very passionately. And like I haven't really like found any artist that makes me want to do that sort of thing, you know? Like look into the members themselves. For me, like music is music. I do want to like get into that kind of culture, but I haven't really like, I don't want to force it, you know? If I find like, I just want to go with the flow of it. If I find anyone that's like really catching my interest, then that's how I know I'll have found the one. I don't want to like force myself to like be a fan of someone specific, you know? It's weird. Because I guess it's because like music in general isn't my passion. Yeah, I think like I like music, but I wouldn't say it's a passion of mine, you know? So I guess that's why I've never really gotten into the culture of it. You tried to be really into music like that, but the problem was it was with Tsuyu. Oh no, Tsuyu! Oh, that's scary. Oh, that is scary. Being a fan of Tsuyu. Oh gosh. Tsuyu was really cool. I liked yeah, I think if I were to like be a fan of a specific band and like be a fan of like the members of it, then it would have been Tsuyu. But everyone knows what happened with Tsuyu. Hi Has, konnichiwa. Your family works in music? Oh, that's really nice actually. Yeah, so I can't really be a fan of like specific music artists because I guess music isn't my passion in general, but I am a fan of like illustrators, you know? Like I guess I'm a fan of like illustrators the same way people are like, some people are interested in like and are like sorry, my mouth is not functioning today. Was it talk about maids? We'll get to that, but like I want to talk about like music first, like music culture first. Yeah, so like I wouldn't say I'm one of those fans who like look into the members of like, or like oh my gosh, my mouth is actually not working today. A-I-A-O-O. wait. A I E O U. A I E O U. Kaki. Wait, I'm saying it in the Japanese format. A I U E O kaki kukeko sashi suseso kachi tsuteto. Ha hi fu heho. Nani nune no. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm not very interested in like music producers, unlike some people, but I am very interested in like specific illustrators. I guess it's because art is more of my passion than like music, like drawing, you know? So yeah, I can list some off the top of my head right now, like some illustrators that I really like and like that I really want to go to the exhibitions of. They're all like Japanese. Yeah, they're all Japanese like illustrators though. Like obviously that's my taste. You can get Yoasobi vinyls too. Oh, I actually saw a Yoasobi vinyl in like a physical shop near my house. Not near my house, but like in the area. It was like, yeah, I saw a Yoasobi vinyl specifically for Idol. Like it had I on the cover and everything. I was tempted to get it, but you know, I don't have a player, so I managed to like really restrain myself. And like I don't really have anywhere I could put a vinyl either. You're tempted, but a limited edition 3-disc vinyl with an art book for $80 is too good to pass on? Ooh. That sounds like a good deal actually. Oh yeah, I also remember seeing this like vinyl for All I Want for Christmas. You know, that song by Mariah Carey. Yeah, I wanted to get that too. Because it would have been funny for like one day. It would have been funny for one day if I came home with it. But then I was like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth the bit. So I just, you know, I just ignored it. But yeah, I think I'm more of like an illustrator girly than a music girly. I do want to like make my own music one day, but like yeah, I do want to make my own music one day, but like maybe not now. Like I'd want someone to like teach me the ropes first, I guess, because DAOs are just very confusing. And boy, maids or nah? They're nice. They're nice. Sort of black metal band. Honestly, I do play the drums. Yeah, I do play the drums. I would like if I were to like join a band, I wouldn't mind like playing the drums, but I haven't played in a while. Back to the Ice She Goes. It's Maid, do not defrost her. I don't want a lot for Chris. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. But yeah. Like I was saying, DAOs are like a lot more complicated to learn. Like yeah, they're a lot more complicated to instinctually learn than, you know, Illustrator software. So it makes me hesitant to start making music, you know? Because once you open like, you know, a drawing app, you can just directly start drawing, like as soon as you open it. Like the default settings are already trained on like the brush, so you can just put a pencil down onto it. But like with DAOs, you have to like actually figure out where everything is. You have to like figure out what a piano roll is. You have to find out what plugins are. You have to find out what mastering is. It's very like complicated. and like it's more like it's more of a time investment. Yeah, so I'd say starting music is hard, and like starting drawing is way easier. And I guess that's why I got like much more into drawing than like compose my own music. How you know how to do all that? Teach me. Not now, one day. Maybe when I get the motivation for it again. I think I did. Yeah, I did make a song once, but I lost it already. Yeah, I did make a song once, but there wasn't much to it. Yeah, there wasn't much to it, and I think I already deleted it. Yeah, but like one day I wouldn't mind trying again. Maybe, yeah, when I first was inspired to make music, I think the first thing, like, I think the genres I wanted to focus on was, you know, happy hardcore. Because T-Paz was, and still kinda is, my favorite artist. Why did Discord say I'm streaming on Twitch? Is it? It says I'm streaming on YouTube. I think your Discord just schizophrenic. Let's go, make or breakcore era. It's my aim and specifically I'm gonna spam aim and breaks. I'm gonna spam so many aim and breaks you have no idea. Anyway, yes, now for the main topic of tonight. Let's talk about maids. Let's talk about maids. So yesterday was Maid Day, actually. It was Maid no Hi. The reason, for those who are not familiar with Japanese puns, you know how I said Meiko? Like May 5th was Meiko Day because it made Meiko? Well, yesterday was the same logic. It's May and then 10 can be pronounced as to or do. So that's why May 10 is Maid Day. Maid no Hi. So I'd like to talk about that actually. So someone was actually kind enough to send me an image discussing the different types of maids. But I will say, and that someone is Akira. But right now, I'd actually like to. Oh wait, right. I'm still on the MCR website. Give me a second. Anyway, yes. I'd actually right now would like to talk about a theoretical maid alignment chart. Yes, I would like to theoretically talk about a maid alignment chart. Just give me a moment to like really set up the squares here. So, what defines a maid? Yeah, what defines a maid? Give me a second. Like, is it the uniform? Or does the outfit matter or not? You know, do their duties matter or not? So yeah, we're gonna do that tonight. We're gonna discuss a potential alignment chart for maids. That's someone as you, alright? You get into debates about maids. Okay. So, you have 199 hours on Genshin only? Actually, wait, how do you even check that? How do you even check that? But anyway, yes, alignment chart. So let's take the sandwich alignment chart as a reference. Let's take the sandwich alignment chart as a reference. Do you guys know what the sandwich alignment chart is? I'll show it to you guys again in case you've forgotten. Hold on, let me find it. The sandwich alignment chart. There we go. So, as you can see, so this is the alignment chart we're gonna take inspiration from tonight. It discusses the structure of a sandwich and the ingredients of a sandwich. So we're gonna do that, but with maids. So, what would I define maid structure as? Maid structure. Okay, wait. So, in order to get into this, first we need to define what a maid is. Maid, like word for word. A maid is a female domestic servant, okay? That is what defines, you know, a maid. It's a female domestic servant. So we have to stick to that at least. Hold on, where's my size? Oh, this is the wrong font too. Let me change back to Arial. How do you pronounce that font actually? Like I say Arial, but someone else I know says Arial. Okay, so structure purist. So maid structure purist, okay? Lawful good would, okay, actually, let me just show the image that a very nice blue soggy sent over as a reference. Yeah, let's pull up the maid chart that Akira sent as a reference for what we're gonna do today. I have to like resize this. I'll show the first 5. Yeah, so there are 10 maid types, 10 common maid types. We have the Victorian maid, which, you know, has their skirt all the way to the end, is covered up very fully, and their hair is covered in a like, you know, cap. We have a miniskirt maid who is the type you usually see in maid cafes. Hey, the chart? Yes, sir, it's the chart. No cafe maid? This is the cafe maid. Maid, yeah, miniskirt. Made with a short skirt, more made famous in Akiba. Also called the Japanese maid. This style is the strongest when combined with animal ears. Yeah, this is like the type you'd see at like maid cafes. Mini skirts, short sleeves. It's like very contrasting to Victorian maids. It also has a bunch of frills. Yeah, this like it also has a bunch of frills. Okay, and now we can talk about French maids. They're like more seductive, I would say. Yeah. Than like yeah. They're not as frilly, I would say. Cause like if you look closer over here, you can see like frills line up even on the shirt part. But like this one focuses on like the frills here are like focused on the apron only. Yeah, I think frills are the most common when it comes to like aprons and like the headband. So that's a French maid, and then a classical maid. How would I compare this to a Victorian maid? I guess, yeah, more frilly. Yeah, it's like more frilly and the hair is let down. So like these two are similar, but not quite, you know? Yeah, it's more frilly and the hair is let down, while like the typical Victorian maid has like barely any frills and like the hair is tied up. And swimsuit maid, I've never actually seen this type of outfit before. I've never actually seen like a swimsuit maid in action before. Like not in real life and not in fiction either, you know? It's just kind of, like this is my first time seeing it. Okay, let's go to like the second line. These are more, how would I put it? You like 1 and 2? You like Victorian and miniskirt? Yes, those are like really nice. Yeah, these are more like subculture, I would say. Yeah, in terms of fashion, these are more subculture. So we have Chinese maid, which is like, yeah, they have like traditional Chinese clothing, and then they have the typical apron. Yeah, they have the typical like maid apron and headband. And then we have Japanese style, which is similar to Chinese, except instead of Chinese clothing underneath, there's like a kimono. This one's really cute. I like this one a lot. Steampunk. This kind of looks like a battle maid. Oh no, but I guess this one's like more of a battle maid. Steampunk, I guess like it explains itself. It has more like steampunk element combined with like the maid aesthetic. So I guess this one doesn't have like a whole bunch of frills. Yeah, this one doesn't have a whole bunch of frills. Oh yeah, these three are like super like battle heavy, I would say. Yeah, I would say these three because they want to focus more on like the separate element mixed in with the maid, with the typical maid outfit. They don't have as much frills as they would show. Yeah, but okay. So from this chart, we can see, yeah, from this chart, we can see that there are 3 levels. Yes, there are 3 levels of maid outfits, you would say. there are 3 levels of maidism when it comes to their outfits. So, I guess structure purist. Yeah, we're taking the sandwich chart as a reference. I'm just gonna keep it at the corner. Yeah, I'll just keep this at the corner so you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so structure purist. Oh wait. Maidism outfit purist. It needs to be long. Yeah, we're gonna take Victorian as like the purest of them all. Like the most purest maid ever. Maid tier list? More like maid alignment chart. You like medieval maid outfits? Practical and no fuzz? I think my favorite out of the chart that Akira sent would be probably the kimono one. Or the Chinese one. Either of those two. There's something about mixing traditional clothing with maid outfits. Is literally the original definition of the maid? Yeah. So we would say a pure maid is like long clothing, not many frills. Yeah, it's like modest, you know? Yeah, modest outfit. Modest outfit, not many frills. What else is practical? I guess. Like what else is like a key characteristic of a Victorian maid? You like Victorian and classic? You think it's a tidy look for you? Yeah, I like it a lot actually. Hold on, let's open the chart again instead of the sandwich chart. Yeah, I think my favorite would be probably these two. Yeah, I like these two a lot. I think Japanese style takes a cake for me. I think I'm just a sucker for kimonos. Something about them is very eye-catching to me. I remember I said this before. Yeah, I remember I said this before, but I do own a kimono. I haven't worn it in like a very long time. Cyber is so far, you love robot girls? I agree, I too love robot girls. And robots in general, but let's not talk about that, it's a whole different topic. But yeah, I remember I brought this up before. I do have a kimono, I haven't worn it in a very long time. But I got it like not the last time I went to Japan, but like maybe it was a very, very long time ago. Yeah, it was a very long time ago. It's like a black kimono, and like the obi is hot pink. And I think, yeah, there were like a bunch of different colored flowers on the like the black kimono that I have. I'd take it out, but I don't really have an opportunity to yet. Maybe for like photo shoots in the future, or if anyone just wants to like borrow it. But yeah, size 7 is the one you love? Yeah, I really love the Japanese style. Something about it is very nice. Okay, so yeah, okay. Let's go back to our alignment chart here. Structure purist, modest. Do we want to add the frills? We'll add the frills. Okay, modest, not many frills. Okay, yeah, modest, not many. Okay, hold on. We need to like think about this. So I guess like the base of a maid, would not like have an apron. It would just be like a typical domestic servant. So you know, a domestic helper, you could also call that a maid. So we'll keep that for like we'll keep that for another topic. Okay. Structure purist, modest, not many frills. Yeah, okay. Modest, not many frills. And then we'll have structure. What's the other? What is it called? Like the sandwich. I'm using the sandwich chart as a heavy reference here. I'm using the sandwich chart as a heavy reference here. Right. Okay. We have purist, neutral, and rebel. Okay. Structure neutral. Has an apron. And a hairband. Has an apron and a hairband. Covers clothes. I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Modest, not many frills. Has a dress. Like, that's the bare minimum. There's the quote-unquote bare minimum for like what typical people would see for a maid. Yeah, okay. Wears a dress. And then structure rebel would be... It doesn't look like a maid. Doesn't look like a typical maid, I would say. Yes, okay. These are our first three. These are our main requirements. Meanwhile, structure rebel, it just has a headdress or an apron. And slash or an apron. Yes, okay. Doesn't look okay, yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's retype it as has an apron or a headband. Okay, and then now we have to define. Yeah, now we have to define what like makes up a maid on the inside. Yeah, now we have to define what makes up a maid on the inside. So a maid would... Okay, so in the Victorian era, there were different kinds of maids. Like, you had the entertainer, you had, you know... Yeah. You had different types of entertain you in different ways. Yeah, you would have the head house. Yeah, you would have, like, you know... hold on. Let me look it up on Wikipedia. Yeah, there were, like, ladies' maids, nursery maids, kitchen maids, still room maids. Yeah, there were, like, a lot of different ones. So I guess it would be easier to start with the basics. I guess it would be easier to start with the basics. Job rebel. Job rebel. Doesn't serve you. Or, well, doesn't personally serve you. Yeah, I think that would be a good way to, like, look at it. Actually, hold on. Let me, like, resize it. Actually, no. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I wish there were, like, custom zoom-ins. Yeah, I wish there were custom zoom-ins. Let me just resize this. Yeah, let me resize this to, like, be a bit smaller. Give me a second. Okay, yes. Okay, there we go. Job rebel doesn't... Okay, actually, let me resize the font size as well. 36, that looks good. Okay, yes. Job rebel doesn't personally serve you. I think that's a good, like, place to start with. Okay, so job neutral would be... job neutral would be... Oh, okay. Okay, actually, let's save job neutral for later. Let's start with job purist. What would be a typical maid's duties? Yeah, what would be a typical maid's duties? It would be... Oh, this is hard. This is hard to define. Hold on. I guess, like, yeah, takes cares of your chores. You're fully expecting the other one to be the goon axis? No. I am a very respectful maid lover. You might even say. Yes, I am a very respectful? I am a very respectful maid lover. I focus on the existence of maids rather than, you know, working it to them. So, job purist would be, I guess, takes care of you. takes care of household matters. Yeah, takes care of household matters. And then job neutral would be serves you in some way. Yes, job neutral would be serves you somewhat. Serves you in some way. Yes, okay. Now we have the maid. Now we have our maid axis, our maid chart ready. So now we just have to fill this in. Yes, now we just have to fill this in. Obviously, this has to be the Victorian maid. Obviously, this has to be the Victorian maid. A Victorian maid is modest, doesn't have many frills, takes care of household matters. Structure neutral. Has an apron and a hairband, wears a dress. Or well, do you guys have any suggestions? Do you guys have any suggestions? You already have an idea in mind for Structure Rebel? Tell me. What is it? For Structure Rebel and Job Purist, I would just say... Southeast Asian domestic worker. I think that's the only answer to Structure Rebel Job Purist. So technically, a chef is a maid. Yeah, it is. I was thinking about that actually. A chef would be job neutral, Structure Rebel. That would be. That, like, a chef can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be just in the household. It could be in a restaurant, but yeah, so they wouldn't be your maid. They would, yeah. So a chef is job neutral, Structure Rebel. We have Victorian maid, Southeast Asian domestic worker, and a chef. So I'm very curious to see what Structure Rebel, Job Rebel would be. But let's take care of the others first. Let's save the best for last. Job Purist, Structure Neutral. Okay, Structure Purist. Modest, not many frills. Job Neutral serves you... Oh, okay, I think neutral would be maid, cafe maid. Yes. Yeah. Job neutral, structure neutral would be maid, cafe maid. That's like a very obvious choice, I think. Maid, cafe maid are definitely neutral? Yeah. So, what would be job neutral, structure purist? Modest, not many frills. Oh, these would be hard, I think. Let's focus on job purist first, I guess. Has an apron and a hairband, wears a dress. And takes care of household matters. Let's pull up the chart again. Yeah, let's pull up the chart again. Bing. French? Do we want to go with French? Oh god. A French maid. Yeah, it's like, you know, a high likelihood that she's holding a feather duster. So I'd say a French maid is job purist, structure neutral. Like, yeah, if we're out of ideas, we can always consult the chart. Oh. Wouldn't a structure purist, job neutral just be like a waitress? Yeah, wouldn't it be a waitress? Or no, oh my gosh, a restaurant janitor. Oh no, that sounds like job rebel actually. That sounds like job rebel. Actually, yeah, French maid is purist neutral. They're skimpy, but they do your work. Yeah, so I guess we can put that there, unless we have better ideas. French maid. Job rebel structure purist would be a dishwasher. A restaurant dishwasher, I think. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Restaurant dishwasher. I wouldn't they be? I guess like they don't necessarily wear a dress. I guess I don't necessarily wear a dress. I don't know, I want to put janitor in here somewhere. But I think that would actually be job rebel and structure rebel. Actually, yes, let's change the requirements for this a bit. Let's change the requirements for this a bit. Actually, wait, I put this in the wrong area. Hold on, it's over here. Yeah. Has an apron and a hairband. Modest, not many frills. Wears a dress. You know what? Yeah, we'll say wears a dress. Here. 30, font size 36. This is so messy. This is incredibly messy. Whatever, man. Let's see here. Job neutral, serves you in some way. Modest, not many frills. Wears a dress? Question mark? Like, I feel like a dress is a requirement for being a maid. Like, being a purist maid anyway. So I guess we can say a waiter. Like a waitress. Oh, this is hard. This is actually, speaking of maids, real quick, like this isn't like part of the chart, but have you guys heard of Jersey maids? Hold on, like Jersey maids are like really cute. Let me draw them real quick. Actually I think they would be my style if I ever wore like a maid dress. So like, hold on, let me draw like myself as an example. I think the outfit for a Jersey maid is like very, very cute. And I think this is very structure neutral. Hold on, let me... Yeah, so like here's a jersey. Yeah, let's take me as an example here, like that. Yeah, so this is like a Jersey maid, and then they wear an apron, you know, like that. And then yeah, I think that's how it looks like. Yeah, they like wear a jersey underneath a maid apron, and something about it is very charming. I think it might be the jerseys themselves rather than like the look of like the maid apron. I think the maid apron just like adds onto it, you know? Yeah, something like this, I think. Something like this, and then they just like have... And they just wear like jersey pants under it too. I think Jersey maids are like very cute. Something about them catches my eye a lot. I think a Jersey maid would be very structure rebel. I think Jersey maids would be very structure rebel. We can't see it. May? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Hold on, let me nudge. Right. There. Yeah, so like this is the Jersey maid. Yeah, so like they're wearing an apron, like over like a jersey jacket and jersey pants. And I think that is very, very either very structure neutral or structure rebel, but it's definitely job rebel. Because it's just fashion. I don't think anyone who's a Jersey maid would like actually serve you personally. So I guess we can like put that. Yeah, I think we can put them in structure neutral first. Yeah, we'll put Jersey maids down here. Let me change font size again. 48. Boom. Jersey maids. I do want to try. I do want to try a Jersey maid outfit. Maid talk? Yes, kaede. Maid talk. Hello, konmio. Okay, so now we have 3 left. I think structure purist is the most difficult. Structure purist is the most difficult. We might have to like fix that. Like we might have to tune it a bit if we want to finish this. Okay, wait. Serves you in some way. Where's a modest dress? Yeah. Okay. Where's a modest dress with an apron and a headband, and serves you in some way. Structure purist job rebel is just anyone who has a maid outfit and isn't a maid. Cosplayers, yes. Cosplayers. Yeah, okay. Structure purist job rebel is just a cosplayer. You're so right, actually. Oh, but this one is hard. Who serves you in some way and wears like a maid outfit? Or like a maid-ish outfit? Oh, this is hard. Oh my gosh. Serves you in some way. I'd say like... Okay. Maybe we can move maid cafe maid to structure purist job neutral. And then like we can put a normal waiter at structure neutral, I think. But like, but it's not like modest. I mean, no, it's modest, but like there's a lot of frills. Okay. I think we can get rid of the many frills rule. I think we can get rid of the many frills rule, like that. Modest wears a dress. This is so messy. Modest wears a dress. Apron plus hairband. Yeah, I think this is a good way to go. It's a bit, yeah. Has a apron and a hairband only. And then now we can put like a normal restaurant waiter, like waiter in the middle. Yes, we can put a normal waiter in the middle. Structure purist job neutral is just a part of anyone who has a maid bed. Wow! I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, actually. You aren't wrong, actually. So... Yeah, you aren't wrong, man. You actually are. Wait, hold on. I'm debating whether to put... that is... No, it's okay. You know, we'll put that at like... fine print. We'll put that in fine print. Or your partner if you're into that. Yeah, okay. That's very good fine print. Okay, and then finally. Structure rebel is a janitor. No, doesn't personally serve you. Structure rebel, has an apron or a headband, doesn't personally serve you. Trust you, it pained you just as much to say that. Athletes who wear headbands while running? You're right, actually. You're right. We'll put that like athletes for headbands, but an artist, I guess. But like, they could also be job neutral if you're taking commissions from them. Like, like let's say we're talking with a painter here, and they're wearing an apron. If you commission them, then that's a job neutral. What would be a good apron one? Who wears an apron? Who, like, yeah, what kind, like, when would you use an apron? Like, outside of serving someone? Wait, this is the true question. Like, dishwashers could be also job neutral. Like, yeah, a lot of jobs that have aprons, like, are very structure rebel job neutral. So what would be one that's structure rebel job rebel? What goes against what people would find a typical maid? That is the question. What is the most cursed thing we can put on here? What is the most cursed item? What is the most cursed position we can put on here? Hold on, Google, who wears an apron? Waitresses, nurses, homemakers, domestic workers? No! What job needs an apron? Gardeners? Chemical factory workers. Yes, chemical factory workers. Yes. You were gonna argue that surgeons could do that, but they kind of serve people by helping them? Yeah, there's an apron in your kitchen and you're not employed. Does this mean you qualify? You know what? Sure, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you qualify, but putting chemical factory worker is the funniest thing here, I think. Thank you, Google. Google actually chemical factory worker. Okay, I think we have our chart. That last line is so awful. Structure rebel is the most cursed access here. Oh gosh, we have the SEA, domestic worker, chef, and chemical factory worker. That's amazing. That's great, actually. I like this chart a lot. Artists, maybe? You mean painters? Yeah, I thought that as well, but you could like commission a painter and then they would be serving you directly. So it's not like, they would fall in the same box as chef. So I think the only choice here is a chemical factory worker. Thank you, Google. Okay, we have our maid chart. We have our maid chart. Let's just like color this in. Yeah, let's color our font. Oh, this is great. I think. Let's color code this. Yes. Outfit purist, outfit neutral, and an outfit rebel. We're putting this in green. Oh, this one should be yellow. Okay. Outfit purist, outfit neutral, outfit rebel. Oh, that outfit rebel is awful. Oh, we did it. We made our chart. Job rebel. Oh wait, my cursor disappeared. Hold on. Okay, there it is. Job neutral.
And then we have green. Job purist. There we go. Now we have a true. Now we have iPhone factory workers. Do they need aprons? I don't think they do. No way. I think every factory worker needs an apron because it's like actual hygienic equipment. Yeah, I think I do actually need to wear. Okay. Yes, we can get rid of chemical. No, keeping chemical is funny. Keeping chemical is funny. I'm keeping it. Yes, okay. Now we have the true maid chart. Do you guys like it? Do you guys agree with it? For reference, let's pull up the sandwich alignment chart again. Let's put these like side by side somehow. Bang. Actually, you guys can't even see it like that. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. So this is the sandwich alignment chart for reference. Yeah, structure purist talks about like the basic shape and structure of a sandwich, while the ingredient axis talks about like, you know, what ingredients belong on a sandwich. So I think we have our maid version of that. I think we have our maid version of that. 10 out of 10 alignment chart? I know, thank you. You know, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. What about blacksmiths? Ooh. No, blacksmiths, like, I guess they're under the... Oh, I guess, yeah, I guess they are outfit rebel, job rebel. Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess they are like job rebel, outfit rebel. But like, chemical factory worker is just really good. Chemical factory worker is just really good, man. Like, it's incredibly specific. I think that's perfect. I think that is perfect. I love chemical factory worker. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me drink some water. I need water. Blacksmiths can take commissions for custom-made stuff though, no? Oh yeah, you're right, they can. They're like, yeah, I think, yeah, blacksmithing is an art. So, they would fall under the same category as chefs. Yeah, so I think chemical factory worker is the only answer here. I think chemical factory worker is the only answer here. Oh, this is good. This is great. I'm saving this. I'm saving the screenshot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. Save image to desktop. Boom. Lovely. Okay, now we can talk about... now we can talk about, like, other types of maids, I guess. I don't know, we already talked about what your guys' favorite maids are. Hold on, I'm drinking some water. Actually, yeah, would you guys actually wear a maid outfit? Does making tools for you count as serving you? Yes, it does actually. Cause like, serving you means doing a service. Low-key curious how I'd look in a Japanese maid type? You know what? We can draw it out right now. I already saved the chart so we can clear it out. This is all a ploy for an impromptu drawing stream, using my mouse again. Yeah, so let's dress me up a little, you know? Actually, like, yeah, I said this like while I was talking about the Jersey maid stuff. I do want to try that, but I wouldn't mind trying like the typical maid outfit, you know? Like, not the Victorian one. Actually, no, I would try the Victorian one, but like, I wouldn't mind trying like, you know, the maid cafe type. I think I would look really cute in one. Like, frills are already like my thing when I go outside. But like, I think Jersey maid would capture my style a lot. And wow, Luigi, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. Oh, and Akira got it. Yay! Welcome to the blue room, Akira. Again. Thank you, Luigi. Oh yeah. Speaking of, so if you guys were there for the unbeatable stream, there was actually this time where I was lagging a lot, and like you guys kept, yeah, for some reason you guys kept sending me money whenever I lagged, and I took a look later on. Yeah, I took a look after the stream, and you guys sent enough for YouTube to send me my second payout. You guys like gave me so much money that it was enough for YouTube to send me a payout. Because like there's a minimum you have to like, yeah, there's a minimum like requirement that you have to reach before YouTube gives you the money. You guys sent enough for that to happen. So thank you, I guess. That doesn't mean I'm gonna lag more. But that is incredibly funny. I can't believe you guys did that. I cannot believe you guys did that. Like, that's something. Oh, but yeah. Would traditional wives be listed under outfit rebel job lawful? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, they would, they would. Traditional wives would be under outfit rebel job lawful. They're, honestly, they're just, like, yeah, traditional wives are just maids. Yeah, they're just Victorian maids without the modest getup, I'd say. Like, yeah. I think a tradition, yeah. I think traditional wife, being a traditional wife doesn't scare me. I guess it's more so like the stereotype of it that like spooks me a bit, you know? Like, I guess being forced into the role would be horrific. But like, if you, but like the idea of like, you know, cooking someone's meals and taking care of the house, it doesn't seem that bad. It depends. It depends on like a lot of things. But like me personally, I wouldn't mind it too much. But like at the same time, I don't know how to cook. Oh, I do know how to cook. Like one dish now. I know how to cook one proper meal now, and it's Japanese curry. I'm still very proud of that. I'm still very proud of learning. Yeah, so for those who missed it, like I think this was on, this was like also during, like right before the Unbeatable stream. I learned how to make curry for the first time, and it was very fun. It was very fun to make. I wouldn't mind making it again. There was like potatoes and carrots, and like I diced up the onions weird, but Aneko helped me with that. And then I had like mildly hot curry. Yeah, I had like mildly hot curry. So, but like, it wasn't like mild as in there wasn't any spice at all. Like the spice was there, but like not very noticeable. And like I also got those, you know, not like chunks of beef, but like, what was it? Those beef strips. Yeah, I got beef strips instead of like beef chunks. And it tasted really good, I'd say, for my first try. I know how to make one spicy noodles walkthrough. I can also cook instant noodles. Noodles count as meals. You know what? No, you're right. I know how to make 2 dishes. No, I know how to make 4, actually. I know how to make 4 dishes in total. I know how to make scrambled eggs. I know how to make pancakes. I know how to cook. Okay, well, let's say 3.5. Let's say 3.5. Yeah, so I know how to make pancakes, scrambled eggs, instant ramen. That's the 0.5, and Japanese curry. Those are the 3.5 meals I know how to make. I haven't made like pancakes in a long time though. I wouldn't mind making again, but like it's been a while, so I might have forgotten it a little bit. Also, this is a very wonky way of me drawing like a maid outfit. Give me a moment. Yeah, okay, so like the belt goes all the way around, not just the front. Okay. Yeah, so something like this. I look chunky. stickier than usual. Nothing bad about it, of course, but like that's not my body type. This isn't actually no, it's fine. That's fine. What am I saying? It looks fine. I was just very unsure about the body size. Okay. Oh, actually, I have considered like working at a maid cafe before. Yeah, I've considered it, but like yeah, and like there are some where I am, but like I don't think I have the communication skills necessary for that. And like I could try, but like also a lot of the maid cafes here, yeah, a lot of the maid cafes, they also double as like idol groups here. Yeah. A lot of the maid cafes here also double as idol groups. So like, and like, I'm not really interested in joining an idol group, so you know, I'd rather just work. I wouldn't like, I'd rather just work as a maid rather than, you know, join an idol group to boot. I've been to one before. I think, did I tell you guys about that? I think I remember saying something about it. But it's been like a long time. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've like gone. Hold on, let me draw this out. Alright, I need to draw the headband. I need to draw the headband or else I'm a fake maid. New Komiya Meiko new outfit leak? Question mark? It could click here to find out more. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I went to one a long time ago. And then, you know, they did the whole thing with the oichikanare, and then I had to say a spell on my food to like make it taste better. That was a very fun time. But yeah, it was a fun experience. I wouldn't like go there again, mostly because like maid cafe culture isn't exactly my thing. But yeah, a friend took me once, and it was like a pretty fun experience. Yeah, so this is me in a maid dress. Give me a moment. Let me, yeah, let me make it like prettier. Something like this. I really like frills on the sides of suspenders. I think they're like very nice. I have those on like some of my clothes too. Okay. Dun dun dun. And then yeah, this is good. This is good. I like this. I think I'd still look better in like a Jersey maid fit though. You're clicking, why isn't it working? You're still in shambles over discovering your birthday was on May Day. Right, sorry, I forgot to like wish you a happy birthday, but like I noticed. Happy birthday, Ari. Also, hi Ken and Komio. But yeah, let me try to recount my whole maid cafe experience. Yeah, so a friend took me out to a maid cafe, and then, you know, he took me out to a maid cafe. The food was, like, pretty fine. It was good. But I didn't order omurice because I don't like ketchup. Yeah, I didn't order omurice because I don't like ketchup. But I remember ordering like dessert, like waffles, and then they just decorated it with like chocolate syrup instead. It was pretty good. I like that a lot. And there was also like a strawberry smoothie that I ordered. Yeah, so we did the oichikanare moe moe kyun spell together. That one was really nice. And then I remember like while we were eating, like some of the staff, some of the maids, they got up onto like a stage at the back of the restaurant. And then they started like performing songs. And then my friend, he brought light sticks and he started doing like a whole wotage. He started doing a whole wotage like in the cafe. It was really like not like funny, like as in I'm trying to make fun of him, but it was like really amusing to watch. It was nice seeing his passion. Like that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm trying to describe. And like there were also like tickets that you could buy. Yeah, there were also tickets that you could buy to like take photos with the maids, and I thought that was like really nice. They're called Checky. And then like the maids would also like sign their signature on like the Polaroid that they gave you. Honestly, it made me like want to like work at one. I think like yeah, the whole experience made me want to work at one, but you know, like I said earlier, I don't have the communication skills necessary for that. But like if I did, then it would be nice. By the way, I don't mean communication skills as in I'm socially awkward, like I wouldn't let that stop me. But it's more so the language barrier. It's more so the language barrier. Like, checkies are nice, conserve them for cosplayers who offer them. Ooh, that's actually really cool. Yeah. It like prevents people from like, I don't know. No, it doesn't stop people from taking unsolicited pictures. But it's a good way to like get up close and personal with like someone that you really like, I suppose. It's really nice. But yeah, what was I saying earlier? Right, language barrier. Yeah, I would work in a maid cafe if it wasn't for that. Like, I live in Hong Kong, but I'm not very good at like, you know, the local language. English is like my mother tongue because I grew up in like a very English-speaking environment. Like I did have Chinese classes ever since I was young, but like the school I went to, yeah. So like here in Hong Kong at least, you can either like schools have the freedom to choose between English as a medium of teaching or like Chinese as a medium of teaching. And then like my entire life I went to like school that had the English medium of teaching. So, you know, obviously I grew up in an English environment, so I don't have... So like my Chinese isn't actually that good. I'm basic, like I can talk. I can understand people most of the time, but like if you ask me to be a waiter, if you ask me to like work in a restaurant as a maid and speak Chinese, I would not be able to do that. It's actually like pretty common where I am. Yeah, like not like pretty common, but like I do have like a Chinese friend. She knows more English than she does Chinese. Oh, and like yeah, just learning Chinese in general, like Chinese in like our education system, like so chalked. It's like actually really chalked because in like high school, if you learn like Chinese as a first language, you have to learn Shakespearean, like the equivalent of Shakespearean in Chinese. Yeah, you have to learn it, and you're tested on it, which I think is the most dumb idea ever. I think that is the most unnecessary choice to make because you know there's no reason for students to learn Shakespearean, right? You're never ever gonna use that in real life. Like math, you can argue that you learn trigonometry and you know calculus because it enhances your critical thinking skills. But like maybe it'll be like useful for your career in the future. But like, why would you ever learn Shakespearean or like the Chinese equivalent of that? I don't get it. Like the only thing I would think of learning Shakespearean that would be useful. What was I saying? Yeah, the only useful thing that I can think of for learning Shakespearean is like history. It's only if you're an archaeologist or if you're like into history. That's the only reason why you would learn it. But like otherwise, why would you do that? And apparently it's really, really difficult. Because I know multiple people. Yeah, I know multiple people who failed or like were about to fail their national exam. Yeah, I know multiple people who failed or were about to fail their like national exam for like university entrance, like, yeah. Cause like, you know how some places they have national exams to like judge whether you're like able to get into uni or not? That's how it is here. And like, I've seen multiple people fail that Chinese exam because of Shakespearean. Like, that's how difficult it is. There's a guy that I knew in high school, actually, in virtual high school. He like talked about this a bit with us, like with like me and like a few other English speakers, English mains, you might even say. You guys like, and these were his exact words. It like sticks to me to this day. You guys are so lucky. English is easy for you and Chinese is easy for you, but for us, but for us, English is hard and Chinese is hard. And like, yeah, that's like he has a point. So like, I don't know, man. Like, and like Chinese is their like is their mother language too. It's their mother tongue. It's their native language. So why should Chinese be hard for them? Failed said exam by 1 point failure. Oh, that was actually me in biology. Oh gosh, yeah. So I think some of you know this already, but I took biology in high school. Yeah, because I wanted to like be a nurse. And like, I actually failed that I failed the national exam for biology by like a few points. And then there's a system we have here actually to like, if you really need to pass something, or if you just want your grade to be higher, you can send in your exam again for like double checking on like the examiner's part, like double check if they graded stuff right, and like see if any answers were like written correctly but were graded wrong. Yeah, you know, that sort of thing. I sent my biology exam in. Like, you don't have to retake it. You just have to like send it in again. And yeah, so I failed my biology exam by like a few points. So I couldn't initially get into uni. I couldn't initially get into uni, but I resent it in using that system. And you know, turns out I don't know if they pitied me or they actually graded something wrong, but I ended up getting my stuff remarked to a point of passing, and that was why I managed to get like into university. I haven't like, oh my gosh, hold on, let me drink some water. It was a very close call. It was a very close call. Damn, my cuteness got me into uni. Exactly. I'm glad that was like visible. I'm glad that was seen. I'm very glad that was a charm point that they could see. Oh, but like, getting into uni in general is like really stressful, isn't it? I mean, at least like, I don't know what the system is for like you guys, but here we have it's pretty much like the exact same as a job application, I would say. Okay, not the exact same, but like it has similar vibes. Like, you have to send in like all the competitions that you did in high school, and like any clubs that you joined, any positions that you have. What did I study in uni though? Nursing? That's what I wanted to get into, but I ended up going into like I ended up going into something that didn't have anything to do with biology at all. I ended up studying cybersecurity for like 2 years. And then I dropped out because like the stress was too much for me. Yeah, the stress was too much for me, so I dropped out. And then I became a VTuber. And then I got back into uni. Yeah. After I dropped out, I started becoming the person you're watching right now. And then like a few months passed, I went back into uni. I deleted my save file and started the game again. Like, yeah, that's the most nerdy way to say it, but that's like pretty much how I can explain my current situation. Yeah, I had a save file for you. I had a save file for uni, on the path of cybersecurity, but I deleted that save file, and I started a new one, like from scratch, with the path to creative media. Actually, Mako cybersex streams incoming. Eventually, you believe in the lore. What, you want me to teach cybersecurity? Absolutely not. You want me to pull up data structures? I have the files with me right now. I can talk about data structures for a bit. Oh god, hold on, let me find it. If I even... Okay, yeah. So... let's discuss data structures for a bit. Let's talk about sorting algorithms. Yeah, let's talk about sorting algorithm, guys. Isn't that so fun? I love sorting algorithms. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my gosh. I should like talk about my data structures professor. Actually, I hated him so much. Oh god. Okay. So this guy, he had zero faith in his students. Man, mood though, you went into IT with college and then you dropped out. Did my uni cover 32-bit or 64-bit systems? I don't remember. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think they covered both actually. Yeah. But like, yeah, my data structures guy was actually horrid. Like, very, very awful. He had no faith in his students. I can read out. Yeah, I actually have a screenshot of one of his emails saved. I have a screenshot of one of his emails saved. And like, it was directed towards all the students in that class, in that course even. Hold on, I sent it to a friend, but it's like underneath a whole bunch of 100-line screenshots. Oh, give me a second, where is it? Oh, okay, yeah, let me read it. Coding was fun, but heck, it fried your brain. I think, yeah, coding is really fun. I actually do want to get into it. I'll probably yeah, I actually do want to like make a small game soon. Maybe after like all my current workload's over, or like maybe just when I have the time, because I don't think I'll ever have like an empty workload. But I do want to make a like short VN. Yeah, I do want to make a short VN. I think that would be very fun. But anyway, yeah, so let me read out this guy's email to me from like 2 years ago now. Okay, so for context, right? He sent this email like the day, like I think a few days before a midterm. Yeah, he sent this email like a few days before a midterm. And like, the email title is, "Should I be quote-unquote sick on Saturday? What do you want us to email him?" No, don't email him. Just, I'm reading out one of the emails that he sent in, like, our course. And yeah, I'm sending out, I'm like reading aloud an email that he sent to the entire course. Yeah, so, yeah, he sent this, like, a few days before, like, a midterm. So, the email title is, "Shall I be quote-unquote sick on Saturday?" And that's already like super condescending, right? Not condescending, but like very. Okay, I guess by itself it's like passive aggressive. It could have just been an FAQ. It could have just been an FAQ, like from the title alone. But here's how the email starts. "I am extremely sorry that I have to send another email. This is for the public good of Hong Kong, and I hope it will slightly alleviate the pressure on the health sector." So you know, it already starts off kind of weird. Like, what are you saying for the public good of Hong Kong, right? Okay. So, and then after that, he says, "Before you rush to the clinics to get a sick leave certificate, please read this carefully and think twice." So, okay. In the makeup exam paper, there are no true or false questions or multiple choice questions, and there is no give up option. So, already, it's like, oh, by the way, this was like right after COVID as well. This was like right after COVID as well, by the way. So yeah. So he's like, so he's already showing that he has like zero faith in his students, and he thinks that that we'll just, you know, rush to the clinics to fake a sick leave. The professor is a savage. Like, it's not in a good way either. It's not in a good way either because he's never been nice. He's never been nice. He like even during classes he would like insult his students. I think I remember like one time he genuinely called like one of us stupid like in front of the entire class. For answering question wrong. But anyway, yeah. So he already doesn't have faith in his students, and he believes that we'll just like rush straight to the clinics to fake a sick leave. You would hate to have professors like that. You can't learn like that. Yeah, I couldn't learn like that either, and like I had to like learn everything by myself. Yeah, so it doesn't stop there because he says, if you have sent such a certificate but change your mind, please come to the exam directly. You do not need to notify me of your new decision. I'll assume that you recover miraculously at noon on Saturday with the help of Jesus and Buddha. So it's like, what the heck, man? What's your problem? Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like, why would you have so little faith? What happened? Yeah, like, I'm so curious as to like, what happened for him to send such a aggressive email, you know? Like, relax, man. Like, what makes you so sure that we're gonna do that? Did something happen? Oh my gosh. Like, I genuinely think he is... Yeah, I genuinely think something happened for him to have said that. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't stop there. Okay, so... So yeah, it doesn't stop there. Like, there's like a final paragraph. Oh no, not a final paragraph. There's like a few more. Okay. I'm amused by the Chinese word for sick leave. And the Chinese word for sick leave is benka. Okay, and then, so, for students who cannot read Chinese. Read Chinese. Leave and fake are the same characters in Chinese. Both got though different pronunciations. And then he actually sends links. He actually sends links to Google Translate. Showcasing what the different pronunciations are. And then like after that he says, good luck with your health and your exam. And then he adds a PS at the end. The same holds for like, you know, a quiz right before the end of the semester. Yeah. The same holds for quiz 2. So think carefully if you plan to be quote unquote sick. That's the end of the email. And it's just so awful, man. Like, this was right after COVID, too. So it was like, okay, what if one of us comes with COVID? What are you gonna do about that, man? Is it gonna be our fault? I don't know. It was just, like, a very weird email to get. Like, on one hand, it's funny. But on the other hand, what's your problem, man? I still can't believe that was an actual email. Like a part of, like, it's funny, but it's also, like, a bit concerning, because I would not want to sit next to a sick person, attend the exam and leave the paper blank. Honestly, dude. My gosh. Yeah, he like, added so much unnecessary stress. I did not like him at all. And, like, I don't know, he was just a really weird person. He was just really weird. I liked my other professors, though. But yeah, I'm out of that university now. You would be so confused if you got that email? No, yeah, same, man. Sorry, wait. You would be... emote... make a what? You would be emote make a what if you got that email. Join the Blue Room today for only $5. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm like pretty I think I'm much happier where I am now. You know, art student. Yeah, I think I'm much like happier as an art student now. I think, yeah, like, next year I'm probably gonna like sign up for a bunch of animation courses. And maybe maybe an introduction to like digital music making. You're a proud member of the Blue Room. You've supported me since the beginning, or like near the beginning. I'm very happy. Thank you, Huss. Yeah, look at that. You got the badge next to you. Oh, I still love those badges actually. I still love like those badges a lot. Let me find them. Let me see if I still have the. Hold on. Yeah, let me see if I still have the like icons. Yeah, here it is. The icon types. I'm still very proud of these. I'm still very proud. Honestly, admittedly, I think my favorite design out of all of these would be this one. The Soggy Army, yes sir. Yeah, I think this one would be my favorite. Would be my favorite icon out of the 5 of them. I don't know, something. I think it's a paint splatter. I think it's the paint splatter that like really gets me. Like it's more detailed than the rest. Even though like it being detailed isn't actually good for like such a small icon. I like it a lot. Like when you zoom in, it's actually very nice. Blue Stocky Evolution chart, exactly. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to hit. I can't wait for some of you to hit this icon though. The others look like they got bitten. Now, how do you know they weren't bitten? Don't you guys know you're edible? I explained this in one Mako Sunday, guys. You guys are my food source. Yeah, you guys are my food source in Meisha. Don't you guys remember Meisha? You guys are my food source and you guys eat ramen. It's literally, I'm the apex predator. I am the apex predator. You guys are my food source. I'm gonna eat you. What's that one, a year? Yeah, this one is a year, I think. Or it might be 24 years. I mean, 24 years, 24 months. Hold on, let me double check right now. I made these, but I already forgot. Give me a moment, let me check. YouTube Studio. I think it was in customization. No, not customization, it was an earn. And then levels were... Oh wait, not levels, sorry. Hold on, I need to check. Yeah, customize default perk. Yeah. The upside down one is after 1 year. Yeah, it's after 1 year. I don't know why I thought it was for 2 years. Wait, what, like vor? No, just normal cannibalism. Okay. Guys. There's a... vor? That's vor if you're veto bird? No, guys. I eat you like a dumpling, okay? I don't eat you all in one go. I just eat you normally, you know? Like, I eat you like you're a mochi. You don't eat mochi in a single bite. Right? Wait, do you? I don't eat mochi in a single bite. So it wouldn't be vor, it would just be normal consumption. It would just be normal consumption, okay? It would be cannibalism, if anything. But it's not even cannibal. After 1 year, your ears become your legs, exactly. You're pretty sure that still counts? No, it doesn't! I mean, you can eat anything by making it into something. I'm going to... Guys, don't get the wrong idea here. Guys, look, vor is when you eat someone whole, okay? Yeah, vor is when you eat a person whole. That is not what this is. This is just me eating you up normally, okay? Like, you know, I eat you piece by piece. That's just normal eating. That's just normal eating, okay? You wouldn't call, you know, a zombie eating a person's brains vor. You would just call that eating. Yes, we are people. Now, are you sure about that? Maybe you aren't people. Maybe you're all lying to me this entire time. Are you saying we aren't people? You're my minions. That's what you are. I can't believe you guys. Made in China? You're right. I am a... Whoops, sorry, wrong screen. I am a made in China. I am the maid of China, even. I think I still prefer the jersey look a lot more though. Let's redraw that. I actually did wear a maid dress once, I remember. but like it was someone else's cosplay, and like I only tried it on. I didn't like actually like wear it out. But yeah, I think I prefer the Jersey maid over. I think I prefer Jersey maid over like typical maid outfit. Something about it just vibes, you know. Something about it screams Mako. I might actually make it an outfit actually once 2.0 is out. Yeah, once 2.0 is out, I might actually like make an outfit for the maid dress. 2.0 is coming soon. 2.0 is coming very soon. You just gotta wait a bit longer. Not a bit longer, you'll have to wait for a while. A few months, I think. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It is planned. It is very much planned. You all know that. And I am very excited to show you guys. 2.0 is actually a very cute name. Thank you, Riley, for suggesting it. 2.0 is cute. I like 2.0 a lot, the name of that. Oh. You don't know why, but you feel like the Jirai-cake type of outfits would fit me too. I actually do wear that. I actually do wear them a lot. So, you know, and I wouldn't mind pulling up with Jirai as like a 2.0 outfit. How do I know the definition of word that well? Put user in timeout for 10 seconds. Anyway, May 10th is now declared as Mako Maid Day in Malaysia. Maidko even. Maidko Day in Malaysia. Software update? It is! It's a software update. It's a major software update. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, it's actually a software update. That's an amazing way to look at it. Oh, but I am excited to like show you guys what I've been cooking. It won't be like too much of a major change. Like I am very content with how I look right now. So like not a lot will change. It's more so just like some design tweaks and yeah, it's more so just like some design tweaks and some like additional effects, a bit additional toggles, and like, you know, just improving myself a lot. And I'm very excited for you guys to see what I have planned. I think you guys saw like, yeah, you guys saw like an image of what I've been preparing already. And I don't mind showing it to you guys too. Yeah, I don't mind showing it to you guys again. Like the full picture, I mean. Just give me a sec. Yeah, Jersey Maid Go. A bit wonky, but but like you guys get it. Anyway, yeah, let me find like a full image of it. This just in, Mako is a landmine type. The sky is blue. No, I shouldn't be proud of being a landmine, actually. I don't think I am, even. Unless... the world will never know. Anyway, yeah, let me... Hold on. Let me pull up the... like... Hold on, it's not this one. That's not the full image. Give me a moment. I need to, like, find it. Has image in... Hold on. I'm like trying to like dig. I am trying to dig here. One second. Let me find it. Okay, yeah. So I do have the full image. And I can show it to you guys. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. It doesn't really matter that much. Let me find it. Let me just save it, I mean. Okay, here it is. Let me just replace this image with... best way to draw hands is to not draw hands. That is the coward move. But yeah, this is like the main tweak. And this will be like the main tweak that I have planned. I'm actually let me like move myself aside so I don't hide chat. And let me just move that here. Yeah, here. All I see in that jersey is Anna in a maid dress. Oh my god, you're right, it is just Anna in a maid dress. But yes, this is like the design tweak that I have planned. I think you can like notice like the obvious details, right? The shirt's gonna change a bit. And the jacket and like everything blue about me is just gonna be more pronounced. But I think the more subtle detail that I have planned is... Hold on, over here. Over here, the eyes. I want to add like a bunny pattern. I want to like upgrade myself with a bunny pattern onto my eyes. Like it won't be like too obvious, I think, but like it'll be there, and I think it'll be noticeable once you take a closer look. Does the binary mean anything? Maybe not. Not in the draft, but in 2.0 code, definitely. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Because it's gonna be Hu Tao but with bunnies instead of butterflies. I think aren't Hu Tao's pupils flowers actually? Love you some bunnies? I love bunnies too, isn't that crazy? I specifically love blue and white ones. And there are 10. There are 10 of them on the stream right now. But yes, how long I've been streaming for? Oh, 2 hours. Okay. I think that is the end of Mako Sunday for this week. Hold on, let me drink my last drop of water. Okay, now we can end it. Schedule will be up soon. Tuesday. Hopefully, if I don't forget. Yeah, we're just gonna continue. Coffee Talk and Ace Attorney. But, for Wednesday. For Wednesday, we are going to... Drumroll. Play Pizza Tower. We're gonna play Pizza Tower, baby. I am gonna try Pizza Tower. I got it gifted to me. I am gonna play it. I will play Pizza Tower. I'm very excited. I want to play Pizza Tower so bad. Okay, now we can end it here. Okay. Actually, wait. Before I forget. Wait, no. Sorry. Okay, now we can end it. Now we can end it. 3, 2, 1. Oyasuma! Oh, thank you all for coming tonight. I hope you had a very lovely week. And I hope you had a very nice Mako Sunday. Yeah! I'll see you guys later. This week. See you on Wednesday for Pizza Tower. Oyasuma, good night. Bye.